We can clean up the title afterwards anyway.
Should be live now.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Thanks again for the hot mic, Leon.
Oh. Just keeping you on your toes. I'm gonna post the link.
All right. We got a few people in here now.
Sir, I'm pulling up the live right now. Oh, the thumbnail's not changed though.
With a live, you do it after the fact.
Oh, okay. If you guys are coming in, hit that like button.
All right. We'll give it a minute. All right, you ready, Leon?
Welcome to Clinkvision. This is the episode where we unveil the final designs and we debate on colorways. Colorways is very important to a hat, so we want to make sure you guys have some say in these amazing designs. And then the live voting will take place on the Instagram of the Views from the Vault IG. So, Pierre?
Yeah, I think we've all loved coloring books, but this is taking coloring books to a whole nother level. So we've got a living legend in the corner here, Casey White, who's going to take us through, what goes into the coloring aspect of it. But I think, like Leon said, what's really cool about this is hopefully we get to influence the legend and the decisions he makes around the colors, but also kind of I don't know. I think this is like a first time thing where we're going this wide with folks out in the audience being able to have some say in what colorways are utilized with this. And we'd love to hear people's comments. Like you're in the comments right now. Like as we're working through this, share what your thoughts are too as we're doing this, because I think the more interactive this is, the better.
Yeah.
And again, I really want to thank Casey for allowing us to have this little peek behind the curtain. It's been fun so far. I mean, guys, we've had 7 videos so far, right? And this will be the 8th. And it's really documenting this like soup to nuts, right? In terms of how these things get done. So, I mean, I'm excited. I know Andre and Leon are. Casey, when he got on here, he could barely stop. He couldn't even keep himself calm. So I'm excited to see where this goes now, So Casey, are you ready to drive?
Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
All right, here we go. Sharing my screen. All right, so part of like a fun part of this whole process is getting to unveil the final logos that these guys did.
Yep.
Really, really cool. So we're gonna start out in the order that we kicked the whole thing off with John from Ink Park, and he, kicked ass as usual. Some of the big sort of changes that we worked on were just simplifying. That's not unique to John. That's every logo basically that the Clink Room does. Try to simplify it.
Yeah.
But they're pretty complex logos, and we like a complex narrative logo. So, but we got to try to find that balance. So, anyways, we thought we found a really nice balance with this. We outlined it in green, obviously, and the big reason behind that is so that we can, if it was just a black. What's cool about this logo is like it's just 3 colors: black, white, and the stink color.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, Skunk needs to be black and white. It looks a little odd if it's not. So if it was on a black hat, for instance, we wouldn't be able to do it on a black hat if we didn't have that outline. So anyways, outlining it gives us a lot more flexibility with color.
Yeah.
Another thing that I should introduce is this is our thread color options. So these are our thread color options. These are our fabric color options. And these are dictated by New Era. And so when you're designing, when a designer is creating a hat, part of the package that they download are the Illustrator files, the Photoshop files, but also this thread and fabric color swatches, as we call them. And so this will be our palette that we get to work with. And I think you guys are going to see how challenging it is sometimes to get things to jive. There's not enough of some values of colors in some places. There's not enough. You'll see. It's a real exercise in creative problem solving. But I want to before we dive in, actually, you guys were talking about me sort of picking all the colorways, and that's actually not true when it comes to Clink. We have first of all, we're heavily influenced, obviously, by the designers' color options. But if you see a cap, especially one that's drastically changed color from its Monday morning crits, it's a few things. It's usually either like the storytelling element of color. Like for instance, the stink on this skunk, like if you made it red, it would look like blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's going to be some limitations when it comes to color. So how can you tell the story of this stinky gas? A green is a great place to start. But there's also just like we want a variety in the shop. But we have our editorial team. They help me pick the logos that end up actually going into the shop, and they help me steer me when it comes to colorways. So I'm very grateful to that group of guys. But yeah, let's dive in. I'm curious to see where we're headed with that. And then once we picked our 2 of this, I'll show you how we quickly make our little Instagram template. We'll send it off to Pierre, and y'all can go vote on it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I could share an initial thought. I don't know, like, just throw it out there and see what people think. But I was thinking somewhat like black crown, black brim, white eyelets, white squatchy, and that green is the undervisor.
That's the easiest answer, I think.
So, all right, black crown. What is the brim?
I would do black as well.
Oh, also black. Okay. Actually, we have to get a little funky when it comes to black because it's a rendering. But okay, black. Yep.
Then white squatchy and white eyelets.
Okay. Now, regular white. Okay. And well, we're not changing eyelets.
Oh no.
No. Clink doesn't. We just do matching eyelets. That's just a simplification thing.
Then I don't really want to do this anymore. This part, I don't want to do the colorway I was suggesting then because it won't look.
Oh, I see. Because it needed that. I mean, look, I think this is a real option to me. I mean, cyber green, lime green.
Yeah.
Can you see cyber again? Like that volt?
Yeah, so I mean, you'd want to match it too.
Yeah.
So
whatever stink you got.
So what I do there is I double click it, and I think the match for cyber, there we go. Cyber green is the match there.
What do you guys think?
Ooh,
Neon
that
or
is nice.
cyber?
Yeah, it's not bad.
So neon is more green, cyber is more yellow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lime green is lime green. I'm trying to think of who's used lime green lately. I don't know. I mean, the cyber green is pretty intense. It actually doesn't even do it justice here on the computer.
Yeah, it's like a volt yellow almost.
Right, it's like neon essentially. I mean, it's a cool look. I mean, look, maybe this is sort of how we start to think about it, or like what are our viable options for like the stink color, you know? It's like yellow, cyber. Like we don't have a ton, right? As soon as you get into some other ones, I think it could get pretty goofy.
There's a neon green too, right?
I kind of like the first color that was used.
Yeah, so this brings up an interesting problem. So there's more thread options than there are fabric options.
Yeah.
So if we do the first color option, that's actually it's called a rolling green, I think, rolling meadow, which is a great green, but it doesn't go with this, right?
Yeah.
You gotta match them.
Right. In fact, they're off to the point that the hat would look ugly if they don't match. So it limits you to what your options are. Maybe lime green could work. I think that this is a little darker, and I think that actually looks pretty nice. But yeah, cyber green, for instance, is too acidic, too yellow.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
This is like the more conservative like colorway.
I think that's a good option. I mean, do you want to go back to the white button or the green button?
That white button look. I don't think it. What did you guys think?
Nah, I think it looks better like that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so let's have this be our first one. And then see what's cool is I built this file here that should automatically update. I don't know why it's not. Actually, hold on here. Well, we'll get it to work. All right, here we go. And here's number 2. This is another common problem we have, which is like simple logos sometimes, or concepts that are very specific. You're very limited on your options. To me, the first place I would go with this is yellow, but then is it like P? Yeah. I don't know. We got to figure it out. So like even starting, because we're so limited, is that like the look we're going for? And then maybe this is another option. That's not E10, it's called.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
It doesn't look smelly though.
Yeah, it doesn't look super smelly. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, right. It looks almost like minty fresh, right?
It looks like you're throwing around some spearmint.
That's right. So another way to go would be like an army green, maybe like a new olive, and especially on like a dark.
Wow.
That definitely gives the stink vibe.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to go, you could do something funky and do like red eyelet.
That's pretty.
I mean, that looks pretty stinky to me.
Man, make the crown off white. Let me see what that looks like.
Well, if you're saying, oh yeah,
let's make the crown. See, that looks good.
See, to me, the off white would look good with like a black brim.
Yeah, with like a black brim with a green under, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Love under.
Look at that, man.
That shit looks good. I would buy that.
Yep, and you could do olive green to match the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that looks good.
Yeah.
So we could do a full white crown, and actually how we do it in Clink, it's a little clunky, clink, but this is some real how the sausage is made here.
I got a question. How white is that? Like, is that like an off white or is that like a true white?
No, this is off white.
Okay, yeah.
Let me hit this. Let me do this thing, and then I will show you how. I will show you how the difference, and it might not show up great on Zoom. I mean, look, Zoom is not meant for color matching.
Oh, this is like a Jason Mead special since he's not on tonight.
Oh, that is
you guys
Jason Mead special.
a front panel hat.
Yes, exactly. A front panel hat.
Jason was pitching the pinwheel the other day.
Not the pinwheel, man.
No to the front panel.
I don't like that. Do you like that, guys?
Okay.
This is a nice, clean looking hat, man.
Like it is clean. Okay, so wait, let me give me a tough vote. Let me show you here what bright white looks like. Okay, are you it's going to be a subtle shift, I think, on Zoom and YouTube, but this is it. I mean,
no, it's got to be the off.
The off white, just you know why? Because it's like nostalgic. It looks old and like kind of like weathered.
Yep. Dude, that's a great looking hat. Like very unique.
Yep.
All right.
Nice job, Munfu.
Battle.
Thank you.
Nice job, Munfu.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. So then let's build this versus file here, and hopefully it. Oh, there we go. It popped in.
All right, and then for those that don't know out there, what I'm going to do is Casey's going to email this to me, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to post it on the Views from the Vault story, as a question. You pick one or the other, and we'll go from there.
Here, since it's sort of, let's pick our battle colors here between the two. Since it's sort of a battle of the greens, is that too same, or should we do more different than that?
I'm not mad at that.
That's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's good. I like that.
That's cool. All right, so then I'm gonna export this here. You guys are really seeing how the sausage is made now.
Yeah, they're gonna really see my email address too.
I can stop sharing.
Damn emails.
Yeah, you guys talk while I send this.
Yeah.
Well, my number got leaked on a video a long time ago, and I get 5 text messages a day from it.
Well, your number's on every bathroom stall in East Providence or North Providence, so it doesn't matter.
Dirty.
That took a turn. But I don't know. Like the collector in me is always gonna say, "Give me both." So this is gonna be a tough vote.
Oh, here we go, Leon. Leon with the multiple hats again. You ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work this time on Casey. You only got him to do that once.
I would. This is actually another sort of. This is another challenge of picking colorways, and that is balancing art uniqueness with commerce, right? I mean, ultimately.
Yeah. Well, and also maybe T800 John's taking note here, right?
I mean, I would never presume to be giving T8 good old John notes. John is the color master. All right, so here we go. Here's the Arctos final. It's got the tree line in the one side. We refined a lot of that Northern Lights sort of positioning. I think it came out incredibly well. I mean, this is one of those designs that's going to absolute sing in embroidery, like unbelievable. People are going to lose their minds over how this thing looks. My big debate that I'm sort of having in my head now is if this was a normal bear hat, I would have the teeth and the muzzle of the bear pop out. But do you do that with this design, right? Because we have that double exposure thing happening.
Yeah. I was just gonna ask you that.
Yeah. So is it supposed to be back? I think we would try to add that depth in the muzzle of the bear, actually. But maybe actually with this design we go kind of flat and we just go for texture, right? Like we really get like fur in this area, and then we do like kind of swooping sort of sky vibes and tree sort of textures in this. I don't know. Lots of fun things to think about. But yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys think. So can I talk a little bit about how I might approach this concept?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a big challenge that we often have, right? So I feel like the Northern Lights were sort of locked into green again. Again, storytelling, like at least for the first colorway, I wanted to be clear. I wanted to be clear that it's Northern Lights, but that limits us because that now we have three values, right? We have a dark green, we have a medium green, and then we have this like lighter green. Now we could go like very light green, right? And then we could go, hold on here, and then we could go kind of like so. This transition is too sharp, right? This is like too much contrast to me. So what I would do is like, something closer. Let's see if we can find something good here. See, I don't know which ones of these look good. Like that, like there you go. That probably looks best. But then that to me doesn't totally jive. Like this is kind of a blue green, and this is like a very yellow green. So you might want to go something, more like that. So now, especially when you have a logo that requires you to have three different values, like a light, a medium, and a dark, you're kind of and you kind of locked into what are our fabric options. This ain't Photoshop, you know what I mean? The same
Right.
like you just get to pick whatever color you want and like adjust it a little slightly. No, you're like really we're on rails here a little bit. I mean, that's what makes the art of color picking and such like a mystic art, the mystic art that it is,
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts? So here, so if I copy this, let's go back. There we go. So now we're back. So we have, so maybe we find, let's start maybe by finding our bears that we have. So we have this bear, we have that bear. Let's find a third and fourth bear that we like. Now, should we try something a little bit different than greens? Maybe we try some blues.
Like some blues or some purples.
Yes, let's try some blues. So let's try. Okay, so actually, there's this. One thing we could do is we could go really kind of mossy aqua vibes, which I think looks nice actually. And then maybe even take this a little darker. So there we go. So this is kind of like a blue green story. And it might be fun too is to take this black and make this like a dark navy or like a midnight navy. See, that to me looks super cool. That like really it meshes well. That really accentuates the like play between the foreground and the background.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's just kind of go more traditional blue with this one. Let's start with our light color. And maybe we do, see, we're lucky we have a lot of blues to work with. Let's go this ultra blue for our, so you want some color trivia while we're doing this? So yeah. The human eye can see more shades of green than any other color.
Oh, wow.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Red is the color we see the least amount of shades of in. That's why, like when a red goes too light, it goes pink, right? Or when red goes too yellow, it goes instantly orange. And one of the reasons, or one of the theories behind that is like we grew up, hunting and on the plains, our ancestors. So we had to differentiate between all the different colors of greens.
Right.
So that's why we could see more greens. So let's see here. So let's do, so we have this very light blue. Let's do, that may be too contrasty, maybe not. That's a little too contrasty. Maybe that one, that's nice. And then we do like that. So this is almost like I mean, that feels like a night sky to me, you know, that feels like mystical and
Yeah, kind of like that too.
yeah. Here, and then here's one other thing that I would want to try. So we have these cool sky color themes, right? So we have blue, we have a kind of an aqua, and we have let's say this green here. What if we contrasted? So what if for this blue we went with like a temple gold, is it called? Or what if for this we did, so aqua, the complementary color for aqua would be like a red or an orange. So what if we did like a copper, or maybe like that, like a light brass. No, that's too much contrasty. Hold on here. Or like a Vegas gold, like kind of something sandy feeling. I don't know if any of this is working, but it's fun to experiment. Okay, and then for this one, what if we did like a pink? So the opposite color on the color wheel of the green is pink, or is red, right? So if we wanted back in the distance, we could do peach. I don't know. These are failed experiments to me.
Yeah, I kind of like the ones that were they were kind of the same color family.
Exactly. So okay, and then one last thing I would want to experiment with is, let's say, what if we did like a red sky, right? Like the sky's on fire. And these are ideas for John at Hack Club. But again, right, we're sort of limited with our so we have maroon is like a good dark red. And then we have, let's see here. And then we can go, I'll stop bopping around as hard as I am once we get our things going here. And then maybe like that red. This is looking cool. I don't know if this is a story for our first go round, but I mean, that's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, it feels like a remix.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's dope. I just think it doesn't really kind of look like the Northern Lights kind of style anymore. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it's another thing. It's like we call this one like the blood moon sky or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Well, like
yes, I think these are.
What'd you say, Leon?
What about like a purple and a teal, or
okay?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like if, like changing maybe that blue one to like a purple.
You say make maybe this more traditional blue one, like
like maybe that one more of like a teal, like he was saying, like a teal and purplish type.
The blue's nice. It just looks like a Memphis Grizzlies.
It does look like Memphis Grizzlies. That's another great point. So there's this dark purple. That's too dark. You lose all the detail.
That's too dark. Yeah.
There's this one. See, to me, this is like Laker purple. I think this is too bright.
Yeah. I feel like it would almost have to be like a lavender color to kind of almost like overcompensate for the fact that you can't matte. You know what I mean?
I totally agree. Okay, so something like this, because you want it dark still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on here. Yeah, you want it dark still, but to me, this isn't doing it. But what it could do, actually, for some reason, it makes me want to color this in. I wonder if I can do that.
If that black became like bronze, that might work.
Oh, I don't know about that. But hold on. This is really how to touch. I kind of wanted to do that with the color with this one. So wait, the black here be bronze.
Mm-hmm.
No bad ideas, Leon. No bad ideas. I'm gonna go for it.
The last time I called this idea bad, it was right.
That's right. I feel that's a
the swinging skunk, the tail swinging skunk.
Okay, so hold on. I want to find the right one. Well, this is This is gold, right? That's metallic gold. That looks funky.
Leon.
Yeah.
That time you were wrong, Leon.
It needs to be dark. I'm not saying that's what Leon was thinking. Okay, hold on. So mahogany, this is one of the darker browns. You know, that it's too matchy. I mean, we could do mahogany, but you'd have to make everything else lighter, right?
Might look better with like a.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Let's see if there's something else. I mean, for this one, I'm trying to think. Well, you could make the.
Those should be silver, right? I mean,
it could be silver, but for this one, for instance, I think it might be cool to do yellow, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that looks pretty nice.
Now that really looks Memphis Grizzlies now.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, when you put that yellow in there, it makes it even more like it.
Okay, and then you could do a dark purple. Yeah, you're right. That's 2 Memphis Grizzlies. I mean, the star color is a whole nother sort of challenge, right? Or a whole nother, not challenge, but a whole nother opportunity.
Glow could work. Glow in the dark for the.
I mean, I kind of think we should go dark blue with this one too, and we could do glow. Glow. People love glow. I don't want to overuse glow though, but I'm all about the glow. Might be cool to do like a. No, not that. Like just a straight yellow. Is that 2 Grizzlies?
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of Grizzlies.
Yeah, it does.
And if you play in the green too hard, then you might pull like Minnesota Wild vibes too.
Nah, Minnesota Wild, I don't think. You think so?
I like the left 2, honestly, the best.
These 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I'm down to ditch them. My one sort of last sort of like will this guy survive the night kind of thing would be to replace the black with a dark green. So maybe like something like that. No?
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
It's an awful lot of green, but I like it.
It's a lot of green.
I feel like with that one, though, it loses the darkness of what kind of the night is supposed to be. You know what I mean? I feel like with the deepness.
That's more like early morning forest.
Yeah, like I feel like with the left 2, at least like the bottom one is like navy. So it's dark enough where it still kind of looks like that, midnight type color. And then the other one is like with the green and the black. It contrasts real well. I just kind of feel like those ones kind of represent more what they're supposed to be. The other ones seem like they kind of stray away more from what they are. You know what I mean?
Like I kind of like the 2 on the left.
I think they all work. They all are great options. I think we're down to the point now where it's like these are all badass. Maybe let's work with these 4 actually.
Okay.
So I believe we can ditch this one. I had the thought today, like, oh, if you're the designer of these things, like, it must be weird to see all of us debating, like, and messing with their work.
Screaming into the computer.
Right. Okay, so with the crown for something like this, right? We could obviously black, and I think we should probably have a black version. I mean, it pays, right? It like plays to the night sky sort of vibe that we're going for. Something like that. Something like, something like this probably, right? I guess you could do this to match the swoop, which looks pretty cool. You could also go silver, metallic silver, and then do the problem is metallic silver is it doesn't look silver on the screen, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, that would look pretty nice. Okay, but then let's say we wanted to do, the bear emerging from the murky green sky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the story that we want to tell?
like the pine. Yeah, the pine green.
Do you have like a Carhartt brown?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't the Carhartt look better with a blue though?
It's a cool idea. Khaki, I think we call it. No.
It never mocks up well, but it looks good.
Yeah, it doesn't look good on this, but it looks good in real life.
Yeah.
It always looks great in real life. I don't know. Maybe we don't. I mean, I know we have access to that fabric, but I think I might have even eliminated it for that reason, that it never.
What about that one to the left of your cursor, up one?
It's
on the top row to the left. One more. Yeah.
Rust orange.
Oh, nah. It looked different color than it did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So this is a Texas orange, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah,
I mean, that doesn't look bad to me. I think that looks kind of cool.
it's not bad, but if it was a little deeper brown, I feel like it would look nice.
I mean, this is definitely some out of the box thinking, you know. Yeah, it could be a deeper brown. We do have some other brown options. We have the khaki, we have the rifle green, we have the walnut.
What's it look like just all What's it look like just all khaki, Casey? Like even the brim khaki.
I mean, that's a cool story, right? It's kind of like a park ranger vibe.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. With like a Kelly green under, right?
Yeah, I kind of think that you should avoid like too much of a matchy UV with this one and just do like gray or like he said, Kelly green type shit, you know?
I wouldn't do gray on khaki, but I would do like Kelly, like a regular Kelly green.
Agreed for sure.
Yeah, so that's island green. That's a traditional under visor green.
That's badass.
It's a good looking hat.
Dope ass hat.
You guys feel like this logo needs an outline or no?
It has an outline.
Not yeah, but well, the ear, because you don't see it on that other ear because the outline's the same color as that part of the ear. Right?
Yeah.
I think yeah.
And you don't really you wouldn't need an outline with this color cap, right? Because there's a delineation between the logo and the cap itself.
Yeah. And I like that. Go ahead, Leo.
I was gonna say I'm always a sucker for that, like Jay Hutton style, like thick ass raised outline, hold it all together.
Yeah, that works on the. Go ahead. Sorry, Casey.
I like a high raised outline too, but I think for this one we're playing with depth, right? We want to play with like, is the bear up? Are we deep in the sky? And I think that the way this outline is executed is actually a really good version of that.
Yeah, I think this is a dope ass hat. Honestly.
I love the way this looks, man.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, all right, there we go. Number 1 done. Let's save it. That's B. Let's move on to A here. So these are our remaining bear options. Which out of these 3, what should we mess with next?
Which one do you guys like?
I like the blue. I think it's dope, but I mean, a lot of people think had also kind of said that it's Memphis Grizzlies-ish a little bit, but
yeah,
I mean,
if you go blue, the hat could be good. Just navy, mono, icy blue under.
Yeah. Well, let's exercise that demon before we fully kick this guy off the island.
Yeah, I like the blue a lot. It looks dope.
I mean, it's nice looking. And then so then if we did this is a light navy, so this is like Phillies, I think. And then Phillies might be that's Phillies. This is Yankees. It's very dark.
Or Red Sox.
Or Red Sox. I mean, we could go back to the green, right? And do something like this. No. No, we couldn't.
I like the white.
I mean, a blue undervisor is always a hit. And it looks beautiful,
That's
yeah.
Popular for a reason. All right, let's put this one on the back burner for a second here. Let's move into this guy. We still have this one.
I kind of like this one too because it's like got some different shades to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one I like too. It moves across from like real blue to like kind of into greens. It's a nice value shift, meaning light, medium, dark, but it also shifts color too, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of unusual actually. Something like this, an obvious thing would be, dark green.
What about like a sunrise orange type?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go contrasty.
Just to see what it looks like.
Yeah, I was thinking red. I was even thinking red upper with icy under. That would be dope too. That's dope. I kind of like the look of this.
I mean, that's too much though, right?
Yeah, it's a
much.
lot, but yeah, it's. I like the contrast of it though. You know what I mean?
It might not be the right orange, but
yeah,
we're limited on orange. I mean, again,
Yeah.
back to that rusty orange. I mean, I don't hate that. I don't know how much that sells though. This is called H red, HT red. I think this is basically like that brick red that you saw.
it's like a Houston Astros red, right? From back in
which I don't. Do they still use that? I don't even know if they still use
No.
that. But they're right. It was right exactly. It was Houston Astros kind of brick red. It looks really great in person too, but I don't know how great it looks here. Let's see what else.
try purple.
Yeah, dark navy, obviously.
Yeah.
Light navy.
Ooh,
Ain't bad.
that doesn't look bad at all.
I kind of thought about that too. That light blue, not too bad either. I don't know.
Yeah, so I think this is dark royal basically, which is royal. I think is what like the Royals use, and maybe we go.
Yeah, see, I kind of think that's the other thing somebody just mentioned too. I think if you go too dark with the hat crown on this one, is going to be more like Chicago Bears. You know what I mean? And color wise,
It could be.
This actually looks really good.
it does.
Yeah, this one to me has like that real Northern Lights vibe to it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But do you keep the visor the same color? Or you keep it deep like that?
Okay, shout out what you want to see.
Like the visor. What about if it's the same color as the crown?
Okay, same color. You got it.
I like it with I'm more of a fan of one color, but I actually liked it better with the dark brim. What did you think, Leon?
It's not bad. I still think the navy mono, the blue under is better, but
so navy, dark navy, or
the
light
navy,
navy.
like the one we put to the side.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
All right, then should we do? All right, well,
I'm okay. I'm okay either way, but
let's put this one.
You know what I like about the one you're doing right there, Casey, is the fact that we don't see a lot of that. You see that really light blue used on the squatchy that's in the bear. Like you don't see that very often.
Yeah.
It's
different. It's different.
I really love that color. I mean, it's kind of like a Tiffany blue, right? Which I think is like really kind of classic and like really beautiful. We've done a few and they haven't sold great, but I'm not giving up on it. But
well, the safe one is the one Leon's pointing out because that one is definitely safe
is another way to say safe is awesome in my book.
Yeah.
I'm not against safe. I mean, these logos are also badass. I want them to just kick as much ass as possible. So, and all these designers deserve to sell as many hats as we can. So I'm definitely like down for whatever, but,
this one looks good, but it's almost just like the skunk that we just put together.
It's almost like the skunk. Exactly. Yeah, totally. I mean, so here's another idea. So what if you go sort of light crown, right?
Mm-hmm. And you definitely need an outline.
And you maybe definitely need an outline. Yellow?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
See what a brown looks like, man. Like a dark brown or something, man.
Like a
I don't
Padres
know.
creation.
The only reason why I'm nervous about that blue is because I really do feel like it looks like Memphis Grizzlies a lot. Like a lot.
I mean, this kind of looks cool to me.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Very unusual.
I mean, what do you guys think about the blue? I think the blue
to me, I prefer. Listen, aesthetically, like what I like is I prefer the navy.
I agree,
just flat navy. But in terms of like what I think is the coolest, I think it's the one with that Casey mocked up there with the with that Tiffany blue. That's the one I think like looks the coolest to me. Yeah, that's the one that looks coolest to me. But if I were buying a hat, I would buy the navy one.
I mean, you can maybe just do a blue on blue battle and see which one wins.
I like that khaki with the green is pretty. Yeah. Come on, man.
I think this one is cool, but I don't know how much appeal it has. I think if we're gonna go for sort of giving everyone a shot, I think these two. I know that they're a little bit matched. They're a little bit the same, but I think that they are different enough.
I don't think that it's that they're the same. I just think that they look like somebody else's hat. That's all.
I see.
I mean, like, I don't know, especially with that. That's like, now an extra looks like that. You know what I mean? like it looks even more like that. I feel like with the blue. I don't know. I mean, it's I guess not fully up to me, so I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just I agree though with Pierre. I think he's 100% right. I mean, I think the both of those hats are like obviously the most buy worthy hats, I would say. I just think that, you know, with that colorway, it's kind of like,
I'm curious to see how this discussion would influence like people voting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how scientifically we could do that, but I mean, definitely not right now, but that'd be interesting to see.
How close do you think brown would come out against the blue?
Like this brown versus khaki, you mean?
No, I'm just saying like the brown that we picked compared to the blue. Do you think it would even be that close?
I have no idea.
I mean, you could always throw it up. You never know which one's going to win. You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah, I definitely think that's a good philosophy. I kind of think that if you're going to go for a color that's a little less popular, right, like a brown or a khaki, that a black visor seems to help it a little bit. That could be anecdotal evidence. That's not very scientific. But
to me, the battle's between blue versus blue, but I'll leave it to you guys. Like, to me, that's
this one to me is iconic. I would love to have that one be one. I feel like this one is badass. I feel like this one is badass, and this one is also badass. My only knock against this one is it feels like it's been done a little bit. I mean, we did the Mobile Bay Bears, you know, and it has a little bit of a Bay Bears vibe.
Put the top blue one against the khaki one and see what happens.
That's what I think. That's what I think. I think
because we can sit here and kind of talk amongst ourselves, and let's put it to a vote and see what people say.
Yeah, we could do this forever, and we should keep the train rolling here. All right, I'm all about this.
Dude, the park ranger vibe on that first one is different, man.
It's super fun.
Yeah, it's almost like a park ranger meets Northern Lights.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a great vibe.
I feel like right now, brown is like a very popping color right now. Like of any time that brown would be something or khaki tan, this is the time. And you know, I don't know. I feel like it's solid. I feel like that's a really good matchup.
It is a fun matchup, right? They're really different. They're really distinct. So I'm picking these background colors here. Push back if you guys like them. That's no good. That's no good. Maybe that.
And right now, the black fart squirrel is slightly beating the off-white.
Only slightly.
Only slightly.
Let me go
by one vote to be exact.
Let me
vote.
because That's not about
I love that. I love that recap. I love this mid design recap. All right, I'm stopping my screen share so I can email some peeps.
This is fun so far, man. I like this.
Good. I'm having a blast too. It's fun to share this process with you guys. I can't wait to show you some of these other ones, like Aaron Bird's, like, you know, that one's come so far, you know what I mean? All right. It's in the air, Pierre.
All right, I got it.
Okay, so this is Zero Fox. Now this is a good example. Leon, brace yourself.
Uh-oh.
We had to kill some babies in order to make this thing happen. So this is where this one ended up. So, you know, I would say up until one of the last versions that Jason and I sort of sent back and forth to each other, we had the sort of butt of the knife pointing out. And I think ultimately we put it like this because it just felt like the name of the thing is Zero Fox. He needs to be like ready to like double stab.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't as aggressive as it should be. So we have the bandolier with the rabbit paws. We got the double big old knives. We got the zero sort of, which is like a hidden sort of nod. Really feel like this one came out awesome. So again, we can mess with colors. Maybe we should start there with this one too. So the fox needs to be orange, right? But we could really contrast things with what's the opposite of orange? Opposite of orange is blue, you know.
Hmm.
Something like that. We could take the fox like in a little bit of like a more red direction.
Kind of like that maroon you have there, and maybe use like an infrared orange.
Like
okay. Burgundy with like a stronger orange.
Okay. Like a bright orange.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have a bright orange. We have we have Orangeade, which is kind of it's like a little bit brighter, but that's like too sort of matchy. We could go lighter with this though. We could make the fox like a little yellower, which I think looks really cool. And do maybe no, that's not dark enough. Saffron. See, this is too matchy too.
Yeah. The opposite of orange is like blue, right? So like that's an easy color to go with.
Yeah. So I feel like if we made the eyes this orange, and then let's do like blue details here. So maybe Air Force blue. Maybe we just reserve it for a few details, like.
I like the blue. I think that's dope.
Yeah, orange and blue is a nice combo.
I love those rabbit's feet.
Yeah,
they're so good. This one, I mean, he's so crouched. I mean, this is another great example of why Jason Villani is like the best. I mean, this is so complicated. There's so much going on. There's so much storytelling built into this logo.
Yeah.
but yet it's going to look beautiful on a hat. And that's because look how crouched he is. I mean, we remember early on we talked about sort of composition of a hat. Like this is basically the proportions of this logo. You know, it's like a flat rectangle, and Jason just like knows how to make sure to get the most out of it. I mean, again, I think I said this last time, every millimeter like shorter it is like another opportunity to make it a little bit bigger and just give us more details. So I mean, Jason's one of the best for a reason. Maybe we'll do, I like this orange theme a lot. What if we went for like an orange and green? I feel like could look cool. My first sort of instinct is like orange and sort of a military, right? I mean, we're paying homage to Stallone and Rambo and all of that stuff. So, you know, lava red, like really acidic, like he's truly has blood in his eyes. I even like this blue kind of with it. But hold on here, maybe we do. That might be too much. Hold on. Screwed that up. Trying to move fast for the people at home. So then maybe we do like a scarlet or a radiant red for that. And then maybe we go more for even more of a green, more like a, but then we'd want to get rid of this blue. I don't feel like this blue is working for us anymore. I don't know, thoughts?
I kind of like the lower right.
This one?
Yeah, well, it kind of depends on the cap color too, you know? I mean,
100%.
I feel like, yeah, I mean, maybe, wait, did we already make a green hat?
We did. I think we have a couple greens. Okay, one thing I think I would like to try though with this is maybe something like that. Did you prefer it the other way or like that? I mean, this is a very orange theme, most.
I feel like I feel like it's the outline for me that's killing.
Okay.
I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't even know if it's like the color as much as it is just the outline in general.
All right. No, okay. I just had a thought. What about, I mean, there's like Arctic foxes.
Wolf now is the problem.
You think it's too wolfy?
Yeah. And Arctic fox is like diminutive and like weak, like little tiny things.
I don't think so. But I think your comment about the wolf is a good one.
Yeah, it definitely looks like
a. Let's see if we can find a different orange here. So let's change this to this. And then let's see if we can go even darker with this. I think we have that. And then, well, we have this orange, which looks great.
I like the one that Pierre likes too. I mean, I definitely like that one the most.
Even red or orange. And maybe.
Ain't bad.
Let's see here, and then let's go russet. And then maybe, now we already have a baby blue option. Maybe we find a different outline. Maybe we try purple or something. Does orange and purple look good together? I don't know.
If you're a Phoenix Suns fan.
Yeah, or a Clemson fan.
And it's kind of cool. Maybe lighter. There we go. Mounty blue is kind of in between. It's almost like a violet.
I don't know. I like the one that Pierre likes.
Which one?
The orange one.
This one?
Yeah, I like that one probably the most.
All right. So let's say that one's done. Let's try to find one more. I kind of like the military vibe, trying to find one that fits that. I think that's the right theme. So we have a few olive green options, right? We have this rifle green, which looks really great on black.
See, that's kind of my, yeah, I like that.
That's nice, right? And then we could go,
right. Red.
What's that?
The blue's almost got to go though on the if you
Yeah.
The blue definitely has to go. I would go straight red. I mean, that all looks really good with like a bright red. And then we go for the color, for the fox color, we maybe go this, and I think that's that. Yeah, something like that. I mean, that's
nice.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I would make this eyes. I don't think his eyes should be the same color as his body. And I kind of feel like,
because the paws are always darker color. Like
the paws are always darker. Yep.
Yeah, it's almost like a gray or almost a black.
Right. So let's just try to find a dark orange. Like a terracotta. That looks nice. I don't know, to me this feels Rambo, right?
Yeah, it does.
I think these are our fellas.
All right.
All right. So that's saved. We could save those over there. All right, let's do Pierre's first here. Hit me with a crown color, Pierre.
I would try like a army green.
Nice.
I would try to perhaps hit it with like maybe a visor. I think this one should have a different visor color.
Yeah.
Not go mono.
Yeah, so this is orange, which I think, that's like a very hunting theme. I'm not against it, but this is kind of a Pinot red, which I think goes back to that brick red that we were talking about, which looks nice with the
It does.
rifle green. Or you could do that with like something, get crazy.
I don't like that much.
We could do. I mean, it's got that blue in it, right? So can we do?
That's a tough color to put a visor with.
Yeah.
So black, silver, gray. Those are your choices.
Let's see the black.
Okay.
And then put a gray under on it.
Maybe change the bandanas to Well, I was gonna say change them to gray, but I don't think you could do that because
Nah, because you got too much stuff there, like the rabbit's foot and then the knives.
I mean, you could. I think I think it would look dull.
Yeah.
I think is what it would look like.
I don't know. That army green is tough, man.
It looks like you put two different hats together.
It does. Do you think people at home are screaming at the screen?
Yo, try a maroon crown again with that color under visor.
A maroon crown. Did we do a maroon crown? I mean, I'm down to. I don't remember doing a maroon crown. Okay, hold on. Maroon. See, that's kind of cool.
I don't like.
What does it look like with all army green?
Yeah.
And then doing it like an orange under.
Yeah.
So we have the rifle green. That's no good, right?
No. That looks like puke.
And then what under visor?
This is tough, man. What do you think, Leon?
Either orange or gray.
Gray.
All right, that's gray.
Yeah, the gray looks good.
I mean, orange looks pretty cool too.
Orange looks great with olive. I know that. I mean, it's just a matter of.
And I like that it's not the full event, right? It's just the under visor. Yeah,
because what I'm finding is that the two-tone with that army green isn't working.
It's basically only black and gray. Those are your options.
Now this to me looks good. I don't know. I guess we would be debating orange under or gray under on this.
Yeah. So hold on. So I would like to try a lighter orange though. See what that gets us. See, that's too yellow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that would look that bad if the paws were changed a little bit.
The paws were to match. Okay. All right. So
whatever the paws is, just make it darker than the body.
Is there a way to not have the outline around it though?
Yes, but I want to keep the outline, but we could do the outline to match the crown. So
I liked it the other way, Casey.
Okay, hold on. Let me exercise this final demon here. You like it the other way better?
Let's see it now. Let's see what it looks like on the hat. I like it.
Okay, so that opens us up to an ability to do like a yellow under visor.
See, I don't know.
I liked it the other way, I think.
With the orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could also do blue under visor. Looks good with this color too. No?
No, I'd go the way we just had it with the orange under visor. Mono and yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that looks fantastic to me.
That does look really good. Okay, so hold on. I'm just to do Manfu's.
What do you guys think about the hands though? You like the hands that color?
I think it can be looked at two ways, Leon. I know what you're saying about like a fox's paws being darker at the end, but that could be it just got dirtied up in battle.
Can I see that with a gray under visor?
Well, I think when you see a lot of cartoon foxes, they have that like shift in color right around their paws. That might be a real thing of the real character, but see, this to me looks too plain.
Gray's boring, yeah.
Yeah, no, I liked it with that orange outline.
I mean, this could work maybe with gray, right? That to me doesn't look too plain, but the other thing looked too plain.
What if you hit it with the orange under and then a gray outline?
Okay, orange under.
I like the contrast of the orange on that green.
It does. It looks really nice. Let's try blue.
There's something about orange, and I know maybe with the mock-up it may not reflect it, but like when you get any hat that has that olive with that orange is just beautiful.
Yeah. I agree.
I think this is iconic.
I like it.
All right, so let's do this. All right, so we're saving this guy. Done. One is done. And here we go, coming in for the second one here. All right. I mean, again, we're sort of confronted with this, dealing with this rifle green, right? But a reverse situation. I mean, I think it's got to be a black crown.
See, black crown with the whatchamacallit, with that color green visor.
And same with the button.
Mm-hmm.
And the orange undervisor again. No, red undervisor.
Yeah. See what the well, I don't know.
I
See
mean,
what
that
it
to
looks
me,
like with
this
gray
is a
outline around it.
classic. This is a pretty classic combo. What were you saying, Anfu?
See what it looks like with a gray outline around it. Too much? Yeah.
I don't
Maybe
know.
gray.
It's not that bad.
I think it's pretty good.
I
You
like
lose
it
the
more
knife.
like that than with the orange, personally.
But we could do red outline. Is that too much red?
That actually ain't bad.
No, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that does look pretty cool.
Color.
What'd you say, Leon?
Change the bandana color, maybe.
Yeah, because it looks
Okay.
like it just all blends together.
Yeah, maybe change it to the rifle color.
Ooh, that would be cool.
That would be dope.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure that I got all the parts that I want. Like, for instance, we don't want the eyes to be green. I mean, or maybe we do. Full military rig. I like it.
I don't like that. That one's a good one, matter of fact. I don't know. That look like a keeper to me.
Yeah, the green outfit is dope.
That shit low-key look like some old school hockey shit or something. I like it.
My only sort of one thing I'd want to try is can we do a lighter version?
How you
What do you
feeling?
think?
What are your thoughts here, Leon?
Can't go wrong with a black hat. This is built pretty nice. Yeah, I like it as is.
It's pretty cool. All right, so let's see what they look like next to each other. Maybe that'll be our ultimate test that we're on the right path. I mean, it's definitely a theme, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is good.
And this is such a well done logo. I don't think it, like, whatever we end up picking, it's gonna fly. This one's a
Definitely.
crazy logo.
And I'll give you guys, while you're doing that, Casey, I'll give everyone an update.
Okay. Right.
We're sitting at the off-white is winning over the black fart squirrel 52-48.
Woo!
And the Ranger themed Northern Lights is losing to the Tiffany blue by quite a large margin.
I think that was expected.
You know what, though? I'd be willing to say that I know which one would look better if it came in hand.
Yep. Again, that goes back to some of the limitations of the Clink format, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okie dokie, we're back.
All right. So I'm gonna get that one up
Here we
for
go.
everybody.
Pretty exciting. I'm feeling pumped about everything I'm seeing. This is exciting. All right, so here we go. Aaron Bird, make your own luck.
What is the word?
This is some heat right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many little touches that he did that are brilliant. Like using the like crossed fingers as like the mouth, like pure genius.
This is way better than I even expected.
I know, right? It's so fun, and it's badass. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And just so everyone knows, I don't mean to interrupt, but you can go on to the Views from the Vault Instagram now, and you can vote on that newest design.
Yes, sir. I'm about to vote right now.
Completely changed it from what he originally submitted. That's what's so crazy.
Yep.
Good job.
Yeah, that looks outstanding.
That almost looks like a complete hat like that. Like, submit it. We're almost ready.
Yeah, I know, right?
It almost would work in that color, Leon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think this is a real color. The closest we could do to this is this, which I think looks great. That's just gray. I mean, I think I would.
Can I believe I would say this? I would put a black under on that. Can you? I can't believe I'm saying that out loud.
I mean, I think this is a banger, right? This has got to be one of the options.
Yeah, I'd put a black squatchy there, and
yep.
Black under.
Not on this now. If it was a mono hat,
All right, so do we do Kelly or do we do gray for the under?
Purple.
No, I'd go
purple.
That's too purple.
No, you know what? You know what though?
Purple's a spooky color.
Remember, it was make your own luck, man. I mean, green's a lucky color. Maybe.
You're right. Yeah. You know what though? You're right. You're right.
I think that would look good with green
too.
A
lot of different ways with this because you can.
See, I think this one's classic.
Yeah.
I would make that. I would make that right there a choice. That's just.
I think we're done.
I'm mad at that.
Yep.
I feel like you could go a couple different ways with this one. You could make this one like, you know what I mean? You can make it like you said, lucky.
Okay, so let's screw with the formula a little bit. I mean, obviously, black, kind of the goth vibe is a winner, right? No matter what. But let's say we went with like a darker green, and I mean, even that is kind of dope. Hold on.
I have to step away for 1 second, fellas.
No problem.
Okay.
What if that shit could be red and all of the things embroidered in it could be gold? That would be dope.
I mean, I want to try that. I want to try glow in the dark too,
That would be dope.
And then this isn't going to really sing until we do black. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, that already looks cool. So wait, Manfu, shout out your idea again.
Like a red cat with gold for the threading for all of the embroidery inner.
That's nice, like a dark red cat with like gold. Yeah, kind of like a 49ers vibe.
Yeah, like in my mind, I keep thinking of a Chinese lucky cat. You know what I mean?
Yes. I mean, look at that. That looks pretty freaking great. With gold, like we could do.
That's
gold.
Fucking hard.
Yeah, the gold metallic gold visor with a with like a
red under. Yeah.
With a Pinot. Yeah, that like brick red under visor. We could do the brick red squatchy. We could.
It might be the season of the two tones, maybe.
I mean, let's go full. Let's go full black. Do we even do a full black? I feel like we should do a full black, right?
You go full black, but you gotta pop it with an outline, and then just go black inner, glow in the dark.
I mean, full black. We could do full black, but then we could do. How about this? This is dope. Like a dark gray. That's the darkest gray I think we got.
I think you gotta go black. Go black and then throw an outline around it.
Throw an outline around the cat?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't want to do that. I saw that. It's not a great look. No. What about glow in the dark? We kind of have to mimic it, but
I think the glow is a smart move.
We should probably have a glow version, right?
Yeah.
All right, but then so did we close out that first round too quickly? We got to bring it back because I liked that 49ers vibe we were doing with the red cat, the Chinese like lucky cat. That was a good colorway theme.
I feel like it's different, like in comparison.
Yeah. So one thing, I mean, this is how cool this logo is. If we go, let's just say black, like make it black, like it looks like a cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how awesome this is. I don't know. Pretty good. Like a gray under visor.
Gray under, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's let this be one. Let's go back to Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? All right, we have this one. We got this one. We got this one. Thank you. What if we went full shamrock?
Yeah. A Kelly green hat would be dope too, with a gray under, with a black cat.
Okay, let's do Kelly green.
All Kelly green though.
All Kelly green. Okay.
With a gray under and a black cat.
Gray under, black cat. What color charms?
I don't know. Something simple, gray. Or glow in the dark, maybe.
Not that. You got to try stuff though, right?
Gold.
Gold would look good, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really dope.
That's a good idea. Hold on.
Yeah, those are. I mean, that's a lucky. Gold. That's a lucky look, right?
Yeah. Because when you said green, I was like, I wonder how it would be like with a full green hat. You know what I mean?
Do a gold undervisor. That's pretty crazy.
With a gold undervisor, that's a good theme. These are all good themes. I want all of these. Now that green on green is going to look a little janky in our system here, but I think these options are great. So we have this. So we go the full Halloween with this one. Kind of go the 49ers sort of lucky dragon, sort of Chinese dragon with this one. And this is sort of feels old school, right? This feels like,
I like that one.
Like biker gang, sort of from the 70s vibes.
I kind of lose cat in the top right one, but the other three I really like.
Right, but maybe
I don't know if it's
hook.
just like that though because of the mock-up, or if it would.
Well, it's made to look like it's glowing, but
right. I think that's what makes this one look cool, is that it all fades together except for those charms, right?
Yeah, so you're just looking at just the glow in the dark components.
Yeah,
I do think though that this three are the strongest.
That black one's really good though. With the glow.
This one here.
The one you just deleted.
No, he's saying the one.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah, I don't know. That's just me.
All right. What if we we have to simulate this a little bit, but what if we did that, and then we did we went really dark, not glow, but we did, almost like a murdered out vibe.
That wouldn't be bad.
These are all dope hats, honestly.
This design is so good, right?
It's really good. It's really good.
I mean, it's really it's similar, it's a sibling to Murder Hornets, which came out so cool, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yep. Good.
I feel like they all have such a different approach, but they all work in their own way. I feel like it's going to depend on the day, on what people are going to feel like they like,
Yeah.
Because I feel like any given day you could throw any one of those on and it would be fly,
Okay, so maybe this will help with context. So one thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a part 2 to this, but we're going to do good luck symbols inside of a 4-leaf clover.
Yeah.
Okay.
So does that change our decision-making process color-wise?
I don't know, because I feel like with the shamrock, I wouldn't want a green hat, because then now you're just getting two, you know what I mean? So I feel like I could live without that for at least that design. I don't know. These are all completely different aspects, but each one of them work really well.
Yep. Yeah, we're spoiled for choice. Sorry, Leon, what?
The easy answer is the top two, but they're not the most out there. That's if
I don't know if I agree with you that that's the easy answer. I think
no, I'm saying the safe answer.
Maybe
right. The vanilla answer is the top two.
is the top two. Yeah,
but they're
I
not.
like that. I like that two-tone, man. That two-tone to me, the first one that we kind of slapped together, I think that one is a winner.
Okay.
I do like the all black though that Leon likes. There's something about the all black that I think is like
the all black.
that is like dark and spooky. You know,
I think
but
so, too.
that's another one that's tough though. Like I think anytime that you're showing an all black hat, even if it does have those glow in the dark elements, it's hard for people to kind of get a grip for what it's going to look like. But that hat's going to look fantastic.
I think the subject matter though, people are going to get it, and I don't think it's going to be a hard sell.
It's going to be like that Ghost in the Shell hat.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and that one did great. That was the greatest hit for Clink for sure. Hold on here. And then we're gonna do gray undervisor, charcoal undervisor, all black undervisor. What do we do?
Gray.
Regular gray.
Yeah.
Gray.
Okay. I'm gonna leave these other ones over here because we got to tell Hat Club that they got to re-release some of these in different colorways ASAP. Because this one, man, both of these, I want both of those. Okay, the gold charms, shit. Okay, I agree with our choices though. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing here. I'm gonna make this file.
All right. So I'll give you guys an update while we're doing that. There's been some lead changes here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
So Leon's gone on with his burner accounts.
Yep.
And voted for a couple of different hats here. So we got first the fart squirrel. The black has taken a slight lead, a 5-vote lead.
That's gonna be close battle.
I don't know. I think everyone's gonna vote black because that's what people do. And then
Logic.
And then we've got the blue versus the Park Ranger. Arctos is winning by a pretty good margin.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got the two-tone Fox is up 71% to 29% to the mono. So there's a pretty clear lead so far. And there's sizable amounts of votes too. Like we're talking 100 votes on the 120 votes on the first one.
That's pretty great.
120 on the second one.
Under an hour.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Send an email now.
Okay, and I'll get that one popped up there for everybody to vote on, and then we'll.
And this one's called Luck. I'll just call it Luck. Okay. I'm sharing my screen again. All right. I really am. He nailed this one. So badass, so genuinely just sort of scary and awesome. So we've got to come up with a name. What I've sort of settled on is Northern Beasts, but we have to get Leon's approval.
Northern Beasts?
Northern Beasts.
I don't know if I like that yet.
All right. Well, it's your job before we send these off. You got to come up with a name.
I'll let you know about a name before.
Okay, good. Is this where we just shut up and let Leon direct us?
No,
I had some thoughts too because I was thinking about like old school, like I was thinking about like really cool Canadian superheroes. So I was thinking like remember Alpha Flight?
Yeah.
And also I was thinking a little bit about Wolverine being the most popular kind of Canadian superheroes and seeing if there was, just a thought, like, is there any way to kind of incorporate, because he had multiple different like kind of uniform colors, right? Or costume colors.
I mean, I'm sort of a sucker for something,
Alpha Flight's more obscure, obviously, but
yeah, I don't know how much nostalgia there's going to be for that.
But Wolverine there would be.
Wolverine would be good, but we got to, I mean, the maple leaf has to be red though, right? That's kind of non-negotiable.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we can make it black, I guess. if we went with a Wolverine colorway. But it feels like a waste if we don't do a red.
Well, the flag is red and white, right? So.
Mm-hmm.
That's for Pierre. I mean, it's pretty cool.
I mean, easy answer would be white panel. That way it looks like the flag. Red, white, red.
Right.
But I don't know if it would look good.
That would look cool though. Like, I mean, I hate front panels like that, but like
I know.
that's literally the flag.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And Jason's not here to fight for it, so we might as well give him one white panel
Give
option.
him a win.
It would almost look crazy if you went white front panel, white brim, like it's just white and then red. That would look exactly like the flag.
Hold on here.
But the wearability of that is like zero.
You have to cut the brim off.
Yeah, come on. We need wearability. No white. Except for the white front panel, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Copy paste.
Just so everyone knows, you can head over to the Views from the Vault Instagram to vote on the newest design. Make your own luck.
Okay. I'm headed over there right now.
You better get there before Leon's burner account does.
And listen, I'm about to make 7 burners because we about to get that that gosh darn off-white one.
I mean, this would look pretty good in off-white, honestly. With like a darker, maybe not. What do we think? No front panel? I'm not feeling the front panel.
Me neither.
No, that shit looks that's dope.
I thought the white crown looked good.
I'm not gonna lie, the white crown looks the best to me. You risk it.
Something like this looks great. Let's do the obvious ones. It's freaking Canada. Come on.
But could you do a white outline on them? On that black?
Sure. Mm-hmm. You know what I think about all the time? We've done a couple jobs in Canada, and I get to go there a lot. My family's got, my baby mama's family has a house up in Canada.
Yeah.
Everyone backs into their parking spots there. What's up with that? It's crazy. It's real advanced shit. Too much?
Yeah, it's probably a little too much. I mean, my eyes are trying to get used to it, and that's not a good thing.
Right. I mean, to me, something like this has got to be considered. Just all right. Then what was the other one that we talked about? Off-white crown, or white crown? Guys, we're not going to sell a single one of this hat if we put a white crown on it.
Yeah, no, it's not.
What if you got crazy and made the bear brown and kind of
okay? Yeah, I like that.
Away from the black and red.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can find 2 shades of brown hair that we like, though.
So you're setting a black under on these, huh, Casey?
No. Not at all. I think this is a winning idea, though. Very into this idea. That might be too dark of a brown, though. Let's see here.
Or even maybe turn him into a polar bear, if anything.
Polar bear is a really fun idea. Mm-hmm. I mean, that is pretty badass.
That would then incorporate the white of the Canadian flag into it.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always just do this, right? Now it's Canada.
Oh, that's pretty cool too. Yeah, just with a white squatchy.
Maybe we save it for that.
think of all the bears, the black bear is the worst one, right? Compared to grizzly or polar.
Grizzly's
Grizzly's the
scary.
worst. The black bears just raid your trash cans.
I think black bears and polar bear is the biggest bear,
and it's also the most vicious.
And I think it's super vicious. Yeah, and that looks pretty fun to me.
That looks cool. What about the antler color though?
Yeah,
sure.
That to me, like the red on the antler color is what's throwing me off a little bit.
Sure. I think it's a good call.
Because now you can really see that beaver tail.
Yep. I'm very into this colorway. It feels like, I don't know, feels cool.
Yeah, I like it.
And maybe, so this is supposed to be the orca tail. Let's try it with white. I don't have a lot of faith in that, but hold on. No. I mean, that's pretty badass. That's definitely an option.
That's pretty cool. The only thing I'm thinking with that one, Casey, is the fact that like I asked you to change the antler color, but like to me, like it just looks like it doesn't look like there's a difference between the bear and the antler, you know?
What about if you kept it like that with the red, but put a white outline around the whole thing?
The white outline looks funny.
It's too much. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just too much. Hold on. We'll show it again, but
yeah,
I just think it's too.
Yeah, it's too much.
I mean, what if we tamed it down though? What if we went
off white
or something?
Yeah. Like an off white.
Okay, so this is off white, still pretty bright.
Yeah.
But let's do. What if we did like a light tan?
Yeah, that's my thought.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I don't know if that looks good. What was my favorite tan? My favorite tan is.
I feel like it could almost be a light
French toast.
Yeah,
that's my favorite tan.
Not bad.
That doesn't look
kind of a cool vibe, right?
That doesn't look bad. It looks less stark than the white.
Yeah, because I get where you're coming from, Pierre, how it kind of gets mixed in. But I feel like with that, even from the distance he just was, you can tell what it is still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think, Leon?
The problem with changing the antlers is it all looks kind of muted and
it looks like a black and white logo. It doesn't come alive.
Do you like that tan outline, Leon?
I mean, we could make their antlers one color, which I think might be kind of cool. Might be kind of iconic. What about that? That's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's pretty. I actually like the black better, Casey.
The black crown?
The black brim.
I agree.
What if you made the antlers that beige color of the belly?
I thought about that too, yeah.
Okay. I think we might run into that sort of monotone.
It looks the same. It doesn't look good.
All right, so that's the tan. I don't think it's bad. What about that though?
I lose it. It looks like smoke now.
Mm-hmm. What about that now? I don't know. There's something definitely there with this.
The red antlers doesn't make sense to me.
No, I'm with you on that. It doesn't. I think it was colored that way to give it some sort of delineation between the rest of the body, though.
I mean, this actually brings up a really good sort of philosophical conversation about how do you color a very illustrational logo like this. You know, we want it to feel like a logo. We have this conversation all the time when we're doing minor league stuff. It's like, at what point does it become an illustration of the animal, and at what point is it the logo that represents the animal? So one way to do that is to color things sort of unusual. Limit colors actually helps. I think because we're all playing within browns and stuff like that, it actually feels really logo-y in a good way. I mean, I really like this tan top. I think it's incredible looking, actually.
I like the way this one looks like this.
Yeah. We just got to come up with an undervisor for this. I mean,
flannel.
Tan?
No, like a flannel. A red and
Flannel.
black lumberjack.
A flannel print.
No, I think that tan would look good.
Mhm.
There's really no difference between tan and gray in terms of like
It's essentially
wearability. It's just a matter of it's a different tone. I like it like that.
Yeah.
I think that's a winner.
Yeah, this feels like
that's
a
a
winner,
winner.
right? Okay, so hold on. So let's take these. Okay, that one's a winner. Alrighty. So all right, so out of these 4, I feel like there's a few things. For one, I would like to see, what if we made this white, all white?
Ooh, that looks good.
I mean, that looks pretty cool, right? Almost like I mean, that looks like a mythical, scary ass creature.
Yeah.
Here's another idea, just to ditch this red antler thing that no one seems to be very into. So if we did a gray shadow and like cloud gray. So this is actually 3, well, kind of black. It's black, charcoal, gray, and then cloud. So you can see the slight variation here. I mean, this is a special ops northern beast.
I actually like the white. Don't you like? Do you like? I like the white antlers best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something about it that just pops.
Okay, hold on. I don't disagree. I do agree. What if we gave it some shading though?
Yes. Yeah. That makes sense.
Something like that. That's pretty dry. That's pretty.
I think
that's
I
pretty
have
great.
the hat name. I'll pitch it to you guys when we finish.
Okay, exciting.
What do you think, Casey? What do you think about the idea of perhaps like making the bear white and off white?
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Hold on. Let's show that. Okay, you're right.
That might
You're
look
right.
good on. That would look good on red, and then you can keep the antlers like a dark. Like you can make the antlers a darker color.
So wait, we already have a brown one, right? So I'm gonna
Yeah.
let's ditch these guys. Then let's do a polar bear. I think this is a great idea. I'm excited to do this. Hold on. All right, so this is a version of it where we still use the shading, right?
Mm-hmm. When I think about it, though, the problem's going to be a polar bear's snout is completely different.
But that's all right. Well, it's not totally a polar bear. It could be, there's this thing called a ghost bear, which is an albino bear, and they're like mythical creatures already, especially in First Nations tribes and indigenous tribes in North America. If you saw a ghost bear, it was like this crazy thing. I mean, Google ghost bear. It's a badass thing to see. But this, this feels like G.I. Joe snow outfit. Which that's a compliment to me. That's a cool look, right? The, like snow camo.
Yeah. I kind of like the darker one.
I mean, this is like Polar Expedition vibes, which is pretty badass. I mean, it'd be fun to do that, and then what if we bring in like a hold on, what if we bring in, all right, this is getting wild. Let's get wild, guys. What if we made all of this black, like a navy? This could be a horrible, awful idea.
Or it could be a fantastic one.
Or it could be fantastic, yes. Like red undervisor. I mean, that looks kind of amazing, right? That looks like polar battle of some kind. That's pretty badass. Okay, and then let's take it even a step further. Let's get that icy undervisor.
Ooh. Now you're speaking Leon's language.
Actually, this red is. And it's kind of cool. I think I prefer the red outline though with this get up.
It's tough.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, it's tough.
This one, I mean, again, go dark. That to me looks pretty styling.
Did we kick out brown? Is brown out?
Well, we have our brown.
Okay, all right, brown's in. So now it's between those two.
We're trying to find an alternative to brown.
Yeah, okay.
Tough call.
I'm not mad at the black and red. The black with the red under.
This one here?
Yeah.
I think you're going to sell a lot of that one. I think you're going to sell a lot of this one. I think they're all great, actually.
Yeah. The gray one is a cool idea, too.
I think this one's the weakest of the four.
Yeah.
I think this navy is sort of iconic. I might do this, though.
That red would be really good if it's like a metallic red.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
It's a tough call, guys. All right, you discuss. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Just 1 second.
What are you guys liking?
I think black and red is the easy answer, but the blue's kind of.
I like the blue one because it's different.
Yeah, the blue's really good.
I like the blue and the black, honestly.
I feel like black's the easy route, and it's the one that he would have intended because that's how he colored them all. But the blue is really good.
I do like both. I feel like you should just put those two against each other.
More so than the first one?
Yeah, what was the first one?
Brown.
Had the tan under on it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I can't believe they voted for the black skunk shit.
It's still going.
No, I know, but I mean, it's 60-40 now, so.
Dude, black. If you put black,
I think we're leaning navy. I think we feel like navy is more unique, and the black, while it's nice, it feels safer.
It's definitely safer.
That's the whole conundrum I feel like I'm going through all night. Like, do you make something that feels safer, or do you kind of just swing and go for something that
right? And you get into this, like, how do you make? I mean, the goal to me is always I want to make something classic, iconic, right?
Yeah.
And how do you go iconic? I mean, that's a problem. Do you go something that? What makes something iconic? I mean, is it something you wear every day that's your favorite hat? It goes with everything.
Yeah.
Like, or is it something that is different and weird and like challenges you and like people ask about all the time and like, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's a I don't know. There's not
Casey,
a right answer.
Casey, could you pop the first one up again that we've already decided on?
Right.
So quasi decided on.
Do we agree that this one is out though?
Yeah, the red's out. The red's out. None of us want. None of us.
So let's do this. Let's compare the two and see. So this is the trio we're deciding on here. I mean, is this one even worth keeping? Because these are two so iconic.
No, that's what we were saying. It might be those two. It might be those bottom two going up against each other.
I mean, this one is rad, but these two are like powerful, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling those two more.
Yeah.
What if you just took the top logo and put it on the bottom right hat.
I thought the same thing. I literally thought the exact same shit.
Because to me, those two are very similar anyway.
Yeah, they are. But I kind of
Really
almost
face
like
size.
the brown.
Hold on. And this black is maybe a little blacker.
What do you think, Pierre? Do you like the black?
I think I think this brown bear pops more off of it, to be honest with you. I think the other one blended too much.
I kind of thought, I agree with you.
This is the battle right here, these two.
I think it's these two versus each other with the brown bear and the black.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Okay.
So
all right, so let me make this. I'm gonna stop my screen share. I'm gonna make the files and then.
So instead of Northern Pride, which you guys pitched me on last show, it'd be Unbearably North.
Ooh.
Leon, you're hired.
There you go.
That's a good one, bro.
Oh, Leon.
See, not bad, right?
That's
not bad at all, buddy. Not bad at all.
I love a pun.
This is why you're my my little YouTube brother.
There you go.
Okay, hold on here.
All right, so you guys want a voting update while we're doing
it.
this? Let's hear it. Let's see. All right, so we've got first the black fart squirrel is now pulling away 60 to 40 percent. The Tiffany blue Northern Lights is now outpacing the Park Ranger one 62 to 38. The two-tone Fox is up 69 to 31%. And then the all black Make Your Own Luck is up 55 to 45 on the two-tone.
Oh, wow.
I love this. I love these updates. Feels like
Sports Center.
Yeah, Sports Center, stock ticker, something like that.
March Madness.
Right.
Gives me flashbacks to election night.
Oh, right.
It's like it's too close to call.
Hold on here. I'm working as fast as I can.
No rush. No rush.
It's okay, Casey. We're in the Eastern time zone. It's only 3 hours later here.
Everyone is nodding off. It's fine.
No, we're good. We're good.
I keep posting these on my gram, but then I have to turn off commenting because people waste their votes on commenting on the picture.
I don't know how to color these backgrounds though.
You know, Casey, while you're doing that, right? Do you ever find yourself in a place where you want to lean towards a different, like, you know, something that's different and not so vanilla? Like a lot of these things you're seeing them get voted on are like mono. Like, is there ever a time when you're like, all right, this one has to be a two-tone?
I prefer a two-tone, so that's not like I actually have to force myself to do single tone. I'm just going to call this one North, this email. Yeah, I think a two-tone is more interesting. It's more opportunity to tell a color story, and
yeah,
I feel like two-tone always mocks up better, but the final product always looks better in mono. So I find myself.
That's interesting. I don't disagree with that.
I always just mock it up two-tone for some reason, but then when it comes in, I get mad at myself. Why didn't I just make this a mono hat?
Yeah,
that's right. All right, guys, we're on our last one.
Yeah, if I could just ask before we jump into that, anyone who's out there, if you guys can hit the like button. I do see Aaron out there saying there's only 27 likes yet. We've been on here for a couple of hours now. I'd appreciate some likes. You know, it helps the channel. Definitely helps the channel.
All right, we ready for this one? Jacobo Slade, as usual.
This thing is,
yeah, that shit's hard.
It's so fun, right? I mean, it's so badass. Hold on just one second here. Let me. Yeah.
That
I
they
mean,
do
it's such a
for
fun logo.
the bank robbers.
It's such a cool like sister logo to Money Chasers too. It's just so fun. So
I mean,
fun.
the easy answer would be to color it the exact same thing as Money Chasers, right?
No, we can't do that.
No.
Gotta do something else. But I mean, there's lots of options, right? I mean, I just sort of colored it this way as a placeholder. Do you go mono with the whole slot machine, which actually I think kind of brings the eye to the
middle
characters on the thing, which I kind of like. You could also you could make it gold because these are for sure going to be metallic gold, So that also I think still does it. Still brings color to the but maybe gray or silver, sorry, is the best one. But I think for sure that's one version of the logo. Let's get some other options. I mean, it's got to have green in it, right?
Yep.
So this is kind of a dark green. Could we go more Kelly? Like a brighter green. And then I also did an off-white, which I think is kind of cool for the retro vibe, but that Cuphead vibe that we love.
Could you do a pinstripe hat?
We could do a pinstripe hat.
That'd be crazy.
Might be.
I could have to mock that up pretty quickly, but I could do that. Hold on.
That shit either gonna be super good or super ass.
I mean, does anyone buy a pinstripe hat anymore?
What'd you say?
Does anyone buy a pinstripe hat anymore?
I don't know. I mean, they did a White Sox one that was pinstripe that I for some reason slept on, and that was a great hat.
But you're talking about the JFG.
Yes.
I think Grandstand do one too. Grandstand did one too, I think.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
White Sox.
All right, this is very, very janky, but you'll get the point across, right?
This design is crazy. It's a really good design.
It's so fun. I don't know why haven't we? I love a pinstripe. I don't know why we haven't done a pinstripe either.
It would fit this hat, but I'm not sure how many would sell.
I mean, that's pretty fun, right?
Seeing all these hats beside each other, man, these are gonna be iconic hats.
No kidding.
So. That shit is hard, bro. What? That's hard.
That is really rad.
It's a good hat.
I would have to do a better job.
I'm not sure, guys. I like that green outline, honestly.
Okay.
I know, like we're trying to incorporate green here, but I don't know if I like it. You know what I liked about it when you showed me the first design, Casey, was like the rawness of it, kind of. You know, like that. I don't know. It looks so like old to me.
This looks too old-fashioned. Is that what you're saying?
No. I think it looks
too new.
I liked it I liked it more raw and gritty.
Okay, hold on. So so one way to make things look old is to give everything like a brown sort of tone to it, right? I mean, that's like a very brown green. Let's see here. Aaron green.
I don't know if is the crown white or off-white. I feel like off-white's just better because it's less dirty-ish, but
well, I don't know if is there an off-white pinstripe? I think there might be. They do it for like throwback night.
They do it on Cooperstown hats and whatnot.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say nobody's probably gonna buy a white hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you think about this, right? Like there's certain hats. Like remember when Leon and I were talking to you about the first version, the first one of this, right? Was it Money Chasers? Is that what it's called? The first one that Jacobo did that Leon and I kept bugging about. Like we're like, when is this gonna get made? The thing I liked about that one was that looked like something 10 years from now. People were like, "Do you have that hat?"
Yeah.
You do something
Yeah.
crazy with this one, like the pinstripes, and you kind of like really.
Yeah.
This is
That's a
something
great
that.
point.
So this is something that like I just think like if it's like this with off-white, I just don't like the outline of it. But if it's figured out, this is something that 10 years from now, people are like, God, you got that hat? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Because is it me or does that not look like an incredibly like classic ass hat that you just pulled out and like I don't know, for some reason that hat looks like a pinstripe. It looks like jail, you know what I mean?
It looks Al Capone-ish, man. It looks like
It's definitely on theme.
It's just very like of a time, like it's very staple-ish looking. Like it looks classic as hell. I don't know. That's a good one.
I think we should 100% put a pinstripe up for a vote. I think without question.
Problem is like, would it be even available? That's the thing. I know black pinstripe would be.
Well, we could do that too, right? So we could flip the pinstripe.
Like all black with white pinstripe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's an option.
That for sure is available. But the white one does look
No,
better. I just don't know if it's available.
It would be available. I think it would be available.
Well, actually, no.
It would be dope. I feel like it would be.
See, this I don't like. This is too.
Nah, that's too much, man.
That looks like 2005.
So there's a white with navy pinstripe. It is available.
White with navy.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad though.
No, you would need black because of
man.
Because of his outfit.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the kind of thing that like No, this is the kind of hat I would double up on. Because I would wear one and then there'd be one waiting just to flex on somebody with,
Hell yeah, bro. That's a good one. I don't know.
I mean, dark green undervisor. What about any undervisor thoughts on this one?
I feel like Kelly green. I don't know. What you think? What do you guys think?
I mean,
I feel like Kelly's the most classic as far as like time period. You know what I mean?
Nah, I think this would fit with green because I just think like it goes with the vibe.
Yeah.
Hold on. So let me hit this with Kelly green, and then do we do some additional green or we keep it red?
Where at, Casey? Are you talking about on the design itself?
Talking about I'm talking about the logo.
Like the ball. Yeah. I like the red ball, but I do like the green and the cherries though.
Mm-hmm. So should we try to find green in a different place though? Let's see here. Sometimes it can be okay to just do green in one thing, but I like to normally sort of try to find a different way to add it. Maybe he's wearing green shoes. That's good, right?
Yeah, that looks good. That ties it in.
Let's see about the hat. No. What about his eyes? What is green with green?
This is dope. I like this.
Okay, so this is off-white. Are we thinking off-white pinstripes?
I'm thinking off-white hat. Yeah. I mean, what do you guys think? I don't know.
I think if you're doing off-white hat, you're gonna have to change him white, right?
No. You don't want bright white on off-white. That looks odd.
To me, this looks like it.
You maybe like make the thread around it like a darker color or something, but not black. But I agree with Pierre. I understand what Pierre's saying though.
I think I
don't know if I like the red, maybe like a darker, like brown, like a lighter tan, but darker brown. I mean, you know what I mean? A lighter brown, but darker tan.
I kind of like the white one. I mean, I know the white hat doesn't look bad to me.
No, I agree. I agree with you, but
the white hat with the.
I think this is iconic right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's one.
Jesus, that's nice looking.
It's a good hat.
Sign me up for 2.
I would buy 2 of those.
Okay, so I like this like retro, the muted vibe And I think, you know, the gold undervisor maybe.
That's pretty much what Money Chasers is, right?
It's kind of that. I think is that Money Chasers? I thought Money Chasers was lighter.
I feel like it's like a green with a gold under. I mean, it looks
Yeah.
good. It looks good as a set too.
It looks good. Yep.
Yeah, now I've got to erase the other one from my memory because
I mean, it's pretty classic.
Like, this is pretty money right here.
Yep.
I don't like the red though. Do you guys like the red on his face?
Maybe
Looks
change
too-
that to like a
It's like
gray.
Santa Claus.
That my thought was Christmas when I saw that too.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Definitely has Christmas vibes. Hold on. So white, silver, right?
Yeah.
Or gold.
Well, can you change if you make him gold? Can you change those coins to silver?
Sure. That's an interesting idea. Maybe we go full silver, no gold in it at all for this green one.
Yeah.
Yeah, silver coins. Ditch all the gold.
I like that.
And then ditch this too. It's kind of muted though. I like that gold and green. What do you think?
I don't know. I like it. I like it.
Is there a different outline that could be on it, Casey? Maybe that,
Sure.
or do you think this outline works? Like I'm just wondering.
No,
if
I think
maybe
I was responding to your guys' feelings about the previous outlines. See, that looks better to me.
would the so like let's say you did it this way, right, Casey, and you've got that kind of copper outline or gold outline. What if you change the coins silver now?
Okay.
The idea everyone keeps throwing in the comments too. After.
No, I liked it better the way you had it.
With an orange jumpsuit. People in my comments.
That's a good idea.
It's like, what do you put it with black, and then it looks like Halloween?
No. Orange and black is badass. Okay, wait a second. Let me save this.
Yeah, finish off this idea first, and then we can.
Let me save this. Okay, banked. The orange jumpsuit is super fun. I think even orange with the the retro kind of ivory is really fun. That already makes me chuckle. That's good stuff.
Just so you know, we're approaching Leon's prime time.
Oh yeah, this is where he really clicks in.
This is Leon's midday.
I can hear him. I can hear the engines revving in the distance.
That is kind of cool. This is cool to me, but as I see it starting to come to life, this is more like a remix feel, not an original feel.
I don't know about that. I think it's pretty badass. I think let's try orange. This might be too much. And if we do orange, yeah, that's too much, I think. And then if we did the gold, I think it needs the gold and orange. I don't think I've seen before. It feels like a cool opportunity. All right, that feels like something. Should we try something different, like a Kelly or a
with this orange jumpsuit?
I don't know. Maybe we go back to white. And maybe we go full green, full Kelly like this. And then maybe these. Black. And then, oh no, let's make them gold. Go full retro.
Carries look like the mouth now. A lot.
They look like what?
The mouth.
Hmm. It's got much more of a Irish vibe now.
Mm-hmm.
Not terrible.
All right, give everyone a quick update while we're playing around here. 60-40 black fart squirrel. 63-37 that Tiffany Northern Lights. 65-35 the two-tone no fox. And then 62-38 the black make your own luck versus the two-tone. And then the brown bear is up 57-43. Versus the more ivory bear.
Should we go for another option?
They're saying the orange one, his arm needs to be colored orange.
Ah. Good catch, people. Orange one is pretty fun.
Definitely.
This one's fun too. I think it's this one. This one feels, I don't know.
That's the one I like of the three.
Which one?
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about Leon and Andre? What do you guys think?
I think the green and gold is like like an easy answer, the safe answer, because
this one here.
Yeah,
it matches the original Money Chaser.
You're right.
More fun, but I think the green one, it stays to the theme a little bit more.
I agree.
This one. Oh, let's do this one. Now, wait, I guess the one question is, do we try to limit our colors here and only do gold, or should we do, red? And if we do red there, do we do red here?
I like that.
Yeah.
I do.
All right, so that's, I think maybe we do, so this is the red option. Kind of think maybe we should do this too. There we go. There we go, that's nice. So which one?
I don't know. Do you guys like the red ball or the green ball more? The red doesn't bother me on that just because it's not as much.
I like the red. It gives a little pop of color.
Yeah.
I think it's a brightness. That's cool. Okay. Great.
Wow.
Guys, we did it. One in the books. I'm going to stop my screen share. Finish prepping this.
Dude, when you look at these collectively, though, no matter which colors get selected, like the whole lineup is incredible.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think you need
I really feel like we made some magic.
Yeah.
All of us.
I feel like you need to offer a bulk rate if everyone wants to buy all 6. Because I think there's going to be people that buy all 6.
I agree.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about our pinstripe option. Damn.
The pinstripe option's sick.
It's very iconic.
I think that one is a very dope pick. I hope people are on board with that. I think that, I don't know. I think
that's something I'd put in a glass case in here, man.
I agree. I think it's classic looking.
It's just badass, man. It's just
different. Like an OG hat, you know?
It looks like old school streetwear hats.
Yeah.
Definitely. We did one of my favorite hats that we've ever done is a Psycho Simon that we did with Mishka. We did 2. There's 2 hats that we did with Mishka. One is a full body Psycho Simon. Psycho Simon is their like Cyclops skull guy.
Stepping over the skyline.
Still probably the craziest embroidery that I've ever done. I think it had 6 layers. Pretty unbelievable. But then we did a white and black pinstripe with just the head, and it's one of my favorite hats I've ever done. Definitely.
I don't know if people I hope the folks that kind of get a chance to see this, if they're watching it live now or later, realize how great this is. It's not even because it's on the Views in the Vault channel. It's just like to be able to sit here and watch this and understand like how it all came together is crazy. I'm still in awe that I get to see it.
Yeah,
I am.
It's just interesting. It's dope. It's a dope design process. It's cool, to be a part of that and stuff like that. It's for sure.
So I'm putting the last one up now, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to put the last one up for vote. And then what we're going to do is, this will be up for a while. And then I'll kind of share this stuff with Casey, right, Casey? And then.
Yeah. Make sure you're tagging me so I can repost.
Oh, shoot. On the stories?
Okay. No, it's okay. I can.
What I can do is when it's done, I can post the result and tag.
Sure.
So if you pick a time,
I got my ways. I got my ways to get them out.
Okay. All right. Cool. So what I'll do is I'm just going to get this one ready, and then we're all set. All right. What do you guys have? Anything else you want to kind of share with the viewers before we kind of wrap up for the night? Like what's next and whatnot?
Us?
Yeah, all of us.
I think if people, really want to see this happen again, are enjoying what they're seeing, just spread the word. I think for this to really kind of take off is for people to kind of participate. Like,
for sure.
Loved doing it. It was a lot of effort to kind of synchronize everyone's schedule, to be available to film. And I think everyone who's watched it has been really, really nice and in the comments and in the personal messages. But I think we just need to work on getting the message out.
Yeah, listen, I think this going live tonight was a last second decision that we made because it was going to be kind of filmed and then we were going to put it out for the masses after the fact. But Casey kind of shared, directly prior to this that he would like to see something like this live. So we kind of switched up our process here to allow for more interaction. So we weren't really prepared to kind of moderate and monitor every single comment. So for those in the comments, just understand that wasn't the intention was to film, but we're learning too. We're all learning together in terms of how to present content like this. But I'm hoping that that Casey, you enjoyed this as much as we did so far, because we would certainly like to do this again, because this is another way to kind of facilitate a lot of community activity around Clinkvision, which I think is one of the best things in the hat world right now.
Yeah.
You know,
it's 100% why I wanted to do this with you guys. You guys have the venue and to show off what it means to like, make a Clink hat. And what we just did like is one of the most accurate sort of documentations of that process that we get to go through.
That's awesome.
This has been a blast. I love it. Let's make it a regular thing. Let's improve it.
Yeah.
Let's
have some fun. Let's have some fun with it, right? Let's have some fun with it.
I love that we incorporated a live element, because I think that really added something great.
Well, I think our commitment from a Views from the Vault perspective will be the next time we do it is to do as much of it live as possible and have a moderator kind of handling all of the commentary while we're in this process. So maybe we rotate around and have a different moderator each time so everyone can participate. Mm-hmm. But this was fantastic. Casey, thank you again. So what's next, everybody, is Casey's going to be working through the finalization, right? Casey, based on the voting and other factors. And then Thursday night, the only place to find out what the final designs will look like before they go up for sale will be here first, right? So if you want to see them, you'll see them here first Thursday night. Is that right, Casey?
Thursday night.
Yeah.
They hit the shop. They hit the shop. I'll make sure you guys know what that stuff is and what the finals are, and I'll give you the final artwork. And then the shop goes live as usual. I think it goes live technically at 8:50, but
okay, 8:50 your time, right? So
sorry, yes, 8:50.
Yeah, so maybe we'll go live, guys, maybe around 7 p.m.
Okay.
On Thursday. So we'll plan for 7 p.m. Thursday, go live, and we'll show off the final ones.
Oh yeah, I'm with it, bro.
This is awesome. I think this is gonna be an iconic lineup, not just one. This is crazy. So I'm so happy.
Excited.
Yeah. Well, Casey, thank you again. Leon, you ready to take us away, big fella?
Yeah. Make sure you guys like, rate, review, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We'll be back on Thursday night to show you guys what's going to be on for pre-order. So until next time, stay fitted. Catch you guys soon.
Yes, sir.